think the issue is that it's not sexy, and by that I mean as soon as I hear the word I'm about to fall asleep, and I think the consumer is as well. Here's the issue. The issue is that the consumer do not care about it if it costs more. So you need to make sure that it's integrated into the brands and the products and the service in such a smart way that consumers should get a choice, yes, but the choice should not cost more. If it's the same price, I think they would be willing to do it. So let me give you an example about how you work with it. Let's say you tick that box. Then you need to work with indirect ways of making people become sustainable. Example one. An experiment was done some years ago where people had to save the towels in the hotel rooms. Today, 9.2% are saving their towels, yet they wanted to go up to 89%. So what they did was they asked the housekeeper to write a personal message in each of the different bathrooms saying, 89% of everyone living in your room 1126, actually saved the towel. We hope you're one of them. And that actually made people save the towels because it used peer pressure. And that's an indirect way to put people under a feeling of they feel guilty if they're not doing it. And I hate to tell you, guilt is definitely another factor. The second thing is to motivate people in a different way. And that's why I fundamentally believe that gaming is really important. My favorite example is Ford, which created the virtual desktop and dashboard on the cars, where you will compete against a pot plant which is growing. So if you really are driving very well and you're switching off your engine at the red light, then the pot plant will grow and there'll be a little flower on it. And if it's doing really badly, you are raising your head and you don't care, well then it will do very badly and the pot plant will die. And today we see that consumers actually are competing against the pot plant. And this is what we call the irrational behavior based on gaming. I fundamentally believe that sustainability had to find another way to come across, and doing this thing here where it's sort of very sort of demanding will not work. It has to be entertaining, it has to be fun, and it has to be relevant. And most importantly, you have to be clever in the way the message is communicated in a fun and light way rather than in a boring and non-sexy way, which really is the issue today.